Hi, welcome to LiveTutelage. In this session, we'll be discussing of Java variables and data types. In our previous session, we have just checked the installation of the Java, how to install a Java software, and how to install the Eclipse IDE to run the Java programs. And also, we have run a simple Java program, right? Now in this session, we'll see different types of data or different data types available in Java. Now here, I'm going to give you the very first definition, what is a variable. So variables that are used in Java to hold the value. Variables are used in Java to hold some value, right? So example, you can give X, Y or employee name. For employee name, I can give EMP name. For student number, I can give student number, etc. So these are all the variable names. The variable names you can mix up with alphanumeric, or you can even have only the alpha. Okay, but you should not include any special symbols like dollar. You should not include as a variable with dollar, hash, right? At the rate. These are all called special symbols. So you cannot include all these at the beginning of the variable name, right? So variable names are the names which is used to hold some value in Java, to hold some value. So example, so you can have any combination of alphanumeric, right? Now we'll coming to the data types which we mainly used in Java. There are exactly 4 data types we used in Java. The first one is int, which is known as integer value. So example, if I say int is a reserved word, it is a keyword, it is a default word. Okay, you should not type integer, but you have to type only int in your software because it is a keyword, it is a reserved word. That means these words are default words and these words are predefined words which already created and stored in the Java package. Right. Now this is a variable name is equal to 10. That means here my variable x is holding of type integer the value 10. Whenever I use x in my program, that means it is a type of integer and is having the value 10. Now coming to the other data type double, which holds some decimal value. Example, double x is equal to 1.5. So for holding the decimal value, you can declare the data type as a double. Now this is a char, CHR char, which is nothing but a character value. So you can define as char x is equal to, see if you observe here, these two are the single quotes. So when you are declaring a character, you should always mention a particular character in beginning and end of a single quote. Next is string data type, which is known as to storing some string value. So here S should be always capital. When you are using a string data type, S is always a capital letter. And here string x is equal to welcome I have given, but if you observe here, the string should be always in between double quotes. Character should be always in between single quotes, right? So this is about different data types and the variables in Java. Now we'll see an example of using these 4 data types in our Java, right? So this is our editor. This is our editor. So here, so in this editor, right? This is our Java program editor, which is our IDE, Eclipse IDE. And here we have already discussed how to create a project and how to create a class. Now this is my sample class from our previous session. And here I am going to discuss all the data types which we have discussed just now. Okay. Now here I am going to type integer values. So int, so I should use what? For integer, int x, which is equal to 10. Now it is very important note that in Java, each and every statement, this is a statement, should end with a semicolon. Okay. Now here we are going to discuss about we are discussing about different data types. Okay, different types of data. And now here, if you observe each and every statement should end with semicolon. This is very important in while writing a program. So every statement should end with a semicolon, right? This is a comment that I have given. So this every statement should end with a semicolon. Okay, this is a statement, a short form. I have just given stm and ts. Okay, now here integer x is equal to 10. This is equal to is used as an assigning operator. We will discuss later what are the different operators we have. This is known as what? Assigning operator. So the value 10 is assigned to the variable x. Now I have declared one more variable, integer y, which is equal to 20, and I have declared one more variable, integer z, which is equal to, I am just adding these two x plus y. Right? Now I am going to display the result. For that, the command is system.out.println. Right? The value is z. Right. Okay. Now here, this is to display the result in the console. This is our console. Okay. Now you just can save this and right click it and run as a Java application. Right? When you run this application, you can find it here, the value. So you can find the value here, the value which is 13. Right? So if you want to display like the z value, then what you have to do is put it in comments, the value of z, and then plus symbol. Plus symbol is for concatenation. Plus symbol is for concatenation. Now see what happens if I give like this. Just say save, right click and run as Java application. Now here, if you observe the console, so in the console I have the result, the value of z is 13. Right? So the text and the value is concatenated. So for that you have to use plus symbol in Java. Right. Now we will just check with a different data type. This is an integer data type, and now we will see for a floating data type. Okay. So I am just changing my int to float. For decimal value, you have to declare it as a double. Okay. Now this is, I have declared as a double 1.5, and this is also a double. The value of y will be 2.5. So obviously the result also will be in double, which is equal to x plus y. Now just save this, right, and just right click, run as Java application. Now here if you observe, the value of z is 4.0. See here, so because 1.5 plus 2.5 is 4.0. This is how you can use the double value and int values. Now we will see how we will use the character values. How we can use the character values. Okay. Now here I am just displaying the character char sub x is equal to. Now what I am doing is I am just putting everything in comment. So this is in comment. Right, now character x is equal to sub a. Okay, so this is how we have to declare the character value, and I am just writing it in my console. So how you can write it? So just say x. So go and just save it. Right click, run as Java application. So here you have used a small and here you have used a capital. Okay. Now just delete it and a small letter. And here I said, see, every statement should end with a semicolon, right? Every statement should end with a semicolon. Now just say save, right click and go to run as and hit Java application. Now if you observe the console, you can find only the character which is A is printed. If you want to concatenate with text, what you have to do, just with the colon, character value is, and use the plus symbol for concatenation, right? Just click it and save it and run as Java application. Now you can find the char value is A. This is how you can declare the character type. And now if you want to declare a string type, how you have to declare? S should be capital, your S must be capital, and the rest will be small. So string X is equal to, I am just displaying welcome. Okay, this is my string with end with a semicolon, and this is my comment for a single line. Now the console should print string value is, right? String value is whatever displayed in this string. Now go and just save your file and click on it, run as Java application. Now you can observe, now here if you observe, see the string value is, what is this? Welcome. So welcome, which is a string. When you want to print the string, you have to use the string data type. When you want to print a single character, you have to use character data type. When you want to go with a floating decimal number, you have to use as a double data type. When you want to go for integer, you have to use as a int data type. So this is about the different data types in Java. Thank you.